rock and come in. Baby, oh, baby, me say rock and come in.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Whitney and I'm here to provide you with natural hair content. So today I'm actually going to be doing a bentonite clay mask. So this is my mask right here and I'll show you how I make it. So what I'm going to do is just wet my hair and then I'll come back to start applying the product. I find that when I wet my hair, it does make it more easy to apply the product, and I don't find I lose as much. I'll be back with my hair wet, and yeah. So what I do is add the powder to a plastic bowl. I do not measure how much I'm putting in. I just go by eye. And then I will add my apple cider vinegar. I don't measure it as well. And I put my essential oil. This time I'm using tea tree oil. And I'll usually use about 3 to 5 drops, as well as some water. And I'll mix it until I get the right consistency, which is pretty smooth. And when you are making this, you do want to make sure that you're using a plastic spoon, because if you use something metal, it's gonna clump together and it won't come out nice. All right, y'all, so my hair is wet. I just ran some water on it and I'm basically going to do what I do with everything else. Part my hair in 4. All right, y'all, so let's get into it. Basically, I just part my hair off into smaller sections from the 4 so that I can thoroughly apply all the product to my hair and scalp. And I'll just use my hands and start off like that and begin applying it to my hair. So this is very messy. So if you're not into DIYs, this probably won't be for you, but the benefits of it are worth the mess, honestly, because it's basically like a clarifier, and that's how, when I use it, I'll usually use it as my shampoo for this basically wash day. And I usually do this maybe once every 2 to 3 months. I don't do it too often. You don't really need it that often because it is a clarifying clay. Basically, it's just going to take all the buildup that you've had over whatever amount of time since the last time you've done it or the last time you've done a clarifying shampoo, and basically break it down. And when you rinse it out, it's going to rinse out of your hair, right? So it also helps with itchiness. So if you're somebody who suffers from a very itchy scalp, or you have dandruff or even psoriasis, this can sometimes help as well. I'm not a doctor, so for people who have psoriasis and health problems, that'd probably be something you want to verify for certain with your doctor. But claims say that it does help with psoriasis, so just something to think of. It also promotes shine, so it brings back the natural shine that you have in your hair. So when I do this, my hair isn't detangled, but because my hair doesn't have much difficulty untangling, I'm able to kind of finger detangle while I'm doing this. You do have the option of doing it on dry hair, but as I said, I find it more rough to your hair. I find when your hair is wet, it penetrates better. The application is more easy. So, yeah. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm trying to take the hair off of my hands. And while I do this, I get a lot of shedding. So this hair that's coming off is just my regular shedding. But if I were to do it dry, I usually feel like I'm kind of pulling out my hair. So I don't like to do it like that. And that's why I do wet my hair. So just gonna go through this section by section. It's not something you have to do all the time. I mean, if you want to do it more often, that's up to you. Also, if you're trying to if you're recovering from heat damage, this is one of the clays that will also help you with repairing your heat damage. Obviously, it's not going to happen in one shot. You have to continuously do it, but it does repair damage as well and dryness. So I'm just going to continue applying this to my hair, and I'll come back once I am done to show you the final result of it being all applied. And alright, y'all, so this is what it looks like after it's been applied to my whole head. As you can see, it is messy. Like I said before, it's all over my shirt. So if you're doing this, I would recommend wearing a shirt that you don't really care for to apply the product. Also, this is about as much hair that I lost while applying the product. Not much, very little. But if I had done it while I was dry, I probably would have lost a lot more. Also, I do have some left over, not much. And when you're doing this, if you do have product left over, either depending on how frequent you do it, you can save it for the next time, or you can use it as a face mask. Supposedly, it is really good for facial mask. I've done it a couple of times, but the last time that I did it, I was really red, so I guess it irritated my skin because I do put apple cider vinegar and tea tree oil into the mix. So it's probably because of either the apple cider vinegar or the tea tree oil. I'm not sure which one because I have done the bentonite clay mask as a face mask previously without using the tea tree oil. So I'm assuming it might be from that I've had that reaction. So since then I haven't used it, plus I have other products that I use for my face. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is just let this sit in my hair for like another 10-15 minutes, and then I'm just going to rinse it out. So normally if you're using this type of clay mask, it's kind of like your replacement for a shampoo, but I do personally like to go in with a moisturizing shampoo at the same time. So I'll rinse it out and then I'll wash my hair once. Normally I wash my hair 2 times, but since I'm doing this basically takes out majority of the dirt or buildup from the weeks and months that have passed, and the the moisturizing shampoo that I'll use will add a bit more moisture back into my hair. Then I'll just go in with my regular wash day, so applying my deep conditioner, sitting for 30 minutes with heat, and then adding my stylers to my hair after I've rinsed out my deep conditioner. So I'll see y'all when this is rinsed out. Alright, y'all, so I'm back and I've rinsed out the clay, and these are my results. So as you can see, There's not much frizz. Normally, if I were to just wash my hair regularly with a regular shampoo, you would still see frizz. Like my hair would be frizzing out at this point. So it's pretty tamed, as well as there is shine, and this is the natural shine. This is no products applied. I have nothing in my hair whatsoever. So this is right after rinsing out the clay. So let me know down below, do you use bentonite Aztec clay mask? Do you use different types of masks to clarify your hair, or for other reasons like pre-poos? Do you use DIYs, or do you normally just buy your masks if you're using clarifiers, or maybe you just use shampoos? If you're thinking of making this type of mask, honestly, you just need two ingredients. Well, three, really. You need the clay, as well as the apple cider vinegar and water. If you have those three, then you're good to go. If you want, you can add additional stuff, additional ingredients in, like an essential oil. I usually use tea tree oil, which also helps with your scalp, so itchiness of the scalp, dryness. I also want to mention that if you are interested in doing this type of mask, my hair is already starting to dry up, like, whew. So that's how you know when you have like high porosity hair. I've literally been outside of the shower for about 5 minutes and my hair is already starting to really like dry up. Anyways, so if you are interested in buying the Aztec clay mask, you can always find it at normally you can find it at local beauty hair stores. If you're not able to find it, I will put a link below down for Amazon. They do sell it on Amazon, and I believe it might be a little more expensive compared to if you were to go into a beauty store. But yeah, so comment what you think below. As you can see, like now, because my hair is drying up, you're starting to see the frizz coming in, but just even still, it's not as frizzy as it normally would be if I were to use just a regular shampoo. And you can see my curls are like really popping. So yeah, so if you plan on doing an Aztec clay mask, let me know down below, as well as what your results are. If you do end up doing one, did you see any results? Did you notice a difference compared to when you use just a regular shampoo? And also like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Later.